So here's a little tutorial on creating transitions in PowerPoint. I have a 4 or 5 slide show that I want to add some transitions to. To give you an idea of why I even want to bother, let me go to slideshow, and let me click on from beginning. This is what my slideshow looks like. It's basically a black screen when you come into the room. When I want to begin my slideshow, the presenter, myself, whoever, clicks say the space bar, and your first slide comes up. And you talk about the show. This is Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm the instructor. Remember to use your audio setup wizard, whatever instructions you want to give prior to the show beginning. When you're ready to move on to the next slide, you click on the space bar and you move to the next slide, and so on till you get through your show. That's it. And the reason that we use transitions is because that's a little static. It's a little bit boring. What we're trying to do here with transitions is to come up with something that's a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more fun, without going too far. The issue with this kind of thing always is going too far. So I have transition that I want to show you. To demonstrate transitions, I'm going to push it to the extreme a little bit, but I think it was pushed tastefully to the extreme. See if you feel the same way. So the first slide is going to open up, and we're not going to do much of anything with it. I'm going to move to the second slide, and I'm going to move into transitions. So here are our transitions on our bar, and we have effect options here. We can add sound to it. We can modify the duration of it, and we can apply it to all the slides or just to one slide. And then we can also advance the slide either on mouse click or by deselecting this. We could do it another way automatically after a period of time. So what I want to do here is first let you take a look at the actual transitions that are here. So here are all of our transitions. The first row that we have are called subtle transitions. Then we have exciting, and then we have dynamic content. I'm going to focus on the dynamic content for this exercise because I think they're actually pretty good. And I would like you guys to at least consider the use of them. Some people have a tendency of ignoring them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to choose. The first one I'm going to choose is Conveyor. So I'm going to click on Conveyor, and that's what a conveyor looks like. So essentially what's going to happen is it's going to start on a black screen. Then what's going to happen is it's going to move on to the next screen. The text will conveyor on and look pretty cool. Really simple. We don't have to do very much up here. There are effect options from right, from left. I'm going to leave it from right because I don't have a problem with right, but you need to be aware of the fact that these effect options exist and that you should use them. The other thing that you'd probably find important here is the duration. The duration that I had of 1.60 looked pretty good to me, so I'm not going to mess with it right now. But you could set it to go faster by giving it a lower number or slower by giving it a higher number. You could also apply it to all. I really don't want to apply this to all, so I just want this one to be on the first one. Notice right here that we have a little star, which indicates that there's a transition. What I like about the star is if you click on it, it'll play your transition so you can preview your transition. There appears to be a star on this one as well, but I don't think you're going to see it. I guess it's a rotate. The rotates on it. I'm going to show you how to take that off. I come down here and I click on this and come up into the subtle area, and you see where it says none? I just hit none and it's gone. So it's a real simple thing to maneuver with this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to slide number 3. And once again, I'm going to come into the transitions and I'm going to click and I'm going to apply a window to this one. This window's pretty cool. See how that works? I kind of like that. But I really wanted this to have a little bit more of a Star Wars kind of feel to it. So I'm going to come to the effect options, and instead of vertical, I'm going to go horizontal. And isn't that fly off cool? I love it. So anyway, that's all you really have to do. And then I'm going to come in here, I'm going to move my slides down a little bit, and we've got 2 and 3 already. We'll click on 4, and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to apply the same one, the window, and I'm going to make sure that I change it over to horizontal. I'm not going to change the setting on it there, and come to 5, and I'm going to do the same thing with 5, window, and change the effect options to horizontal. And that's really all there is to it. So what I want to do now is I want to come into slideshow, and I want to preview the entire little animation for you, the little slideshow for you, so that you could see the whole thing from beginning. So click from beginning, screen comes up. This is what you see when you enter into the room. The moderator clicks, and his first PowerPoint slide comes up. He discusses what he wants to on it. When he's ready to proceed, he clicks, and the screen splits essentially. You're on your first slide. After he gets done with that, he clicks, nicely breaks in half, new text pops up. I really like this look, by the way, and pops up, and you have, there's your, hit escape, there's your PowerPoint presentation using what I believe are transitions in a very good way. So give it a try and see what you can come up with a combination of transitions.